Hi, this is Mrs. Gerhart, and today I'm going to go over adding a rail, handle, or foot to your clay project. So you have three different options, either a rail, so if you have a lid, you must have some type of rail system that makes it that your clay lid doesn't fall off of your piece. Rail is one way. You can also add it like this, where it's the same shape, but it's a little bit smaller so that it fits down inside. But again, it fits so that it's a little bit tighter up against. A foot would be something underneath so that your clay piece does not sit flat against the table. So you can see how this set of feet were made using a small slab piece, but you could make them with clay dots or with a coil or another part of clay. The other choice is to make a handle. So if you're making a mug or something like that, a handle would be your third option. With the project that I'm working on, I'm doing a lid for my clay box. So you can see I've started to set this up. I've started to add scoring. Now I'm adding slip to both of the sections that I need. And I'm holding this very carefully so I'm not changing the opposite side. And I'm going to start to press that coil against. Notice that it's a little bit shorter so that it fits inside of my overall box shape as I'm adding that piece in. Then I'm going to start to press it against. I'm going to tally, and then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth it first with the tool and then again with my fingers. If your clay has started to dry out, you might need to add a little bit more water to it and soften it before you start to add the rails or foot, whichever part that your clay piece requires. Let's say I'm making a handle. This handle was made with a slab. You can see how it's basically flat and then it was rounded to make the shape. But you can take a piece of clay and you can start to roll it out into a coil shape. Let me show you that under Elmo. And I can start to roll out that coil shape. Now I want to be careful that I get it thin enough but not too thin, because otherwise it won't hold the shape and be able to actually connect. So you can see I rolled out my coil, but then I cut off the end, and then I might start to actually shape, what is that handle going to look like. If this is going to be on a diagonal, and this is going to touch up against the cup here, I may also cut this coil on a diagonal, and then I would go ahead, score it, add slip, and then when I get it connected against my mug or whatever shape I'm adding that to, I would also suggest adding a smaller coil around so that you can blend that into the cup shape.